Welcome back to the course Hybrid Electrical Vehicle. So in this video we will discuss the important topic of hybrid as well as electrical vehicle is nothing but batteries. So battery is very important components. You can say that batteries are heart of the electric as well as hybrid kind of vehicle. So there are a number of batteries available in the market. Each battery have its own advantages as well as drawbacks. So based on the requirements, we can choose the battery, and then as well as if you need more number of power, you have to increase the number of battery which is used in the electrical kind of vehicle. So so I just straight away move to the topic on battery. Battery is nothing but a storing device. It helps to store the DC current, and actually it is a electro chemical device. So where if you are if you are recharging the battery, whereas the chemical energy is converted into the electrical energy is converted into chemical energy, and if you are getting power from the battery, whereas the chemical energy is further converted into electrical energy. So there are two important there are two basic types of battery used in the automobile as well as some other applications. First one is dry battery, and second one is wet battery. So based on the type of electrolyte used in the battery, we have a classified. So if you are using a liquid kind of electrolyte, you can say that it is wet battery. If you are using paste as well as gel type of electrolyte in the battery, we can say that it is dry battery. So here you can from this image you can you know you can identify that it is one of the example for dry battery. So the both the batteries having some important components such as anode, cathode or positive, negative, and electrolyte and separator and outer casting. So these are some important components for both dry as well as wet kind of batteries. So in the dry battery we have used and gel type of electrolyte. So in the outer portion we have steel steel cover or steel cover. It may be protected with the help of plastic material also. So the use of cover is to make a protection of the inner parts from the dust, moisture and other impurities. And in the center of battery we have a two component. One is anode and cathode. So both the electrode are separated with the help of separator, right? So the separator usually made with plastic. The use of separator is to avoid the physical contact between the two electrodes. And then in the middle of the battery we have a current collector. It helps to store the electrons during the process, right? So most of the dry batteries are non rechargeable. So it is one, so we can use one time, and then we have to uh, you know we could not reuse these kind of batteries. And wet battery, most of the automobiles we have a use wet kind of batteries for starting the vehicle as well as for other electric as well as electronic accessories. And the wet batteries, it is having a liquid electrolyte. It may be hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid, or hydrochloric as well as sulfuric acid. And it having terminals, positive as well as negative terminals, electrode, positive electrode and negative electrode, separators, cell, and grid plate. So these are the some important component which is available in the wet kind of batteries. So we will discuss detailing about working of both dry as well as wet battery in the next slide. So these are some important components which is available in the uh, you know uh, wet battery. First one is battery case or cover, the outer portion we can say that it is battery cover. So it helps to make a protection over the inner parts from the dust particle, as well as some water content which is present in the air. And then it gives you some some structure to the battery. So these are some importance of battery case and cover. And second one is plate. So plate is very important. There are two plates are used in the battery, one positive plate and a negative plate. So so the capacity of the battery is depends upon the number of plates which is used in the battery. Say for example, if you need more amount of power from battery, you have to enhance, or you have to increase the number of plates which is available in the battery. So there are a number of different type of batteries available in the market. So where the plates, the positive as well as negative plates are made with different kind of materials. So the plate should be have a high electric conductivity, electrical conductivity. It is the only conditions to design a to choose the material for design the electrodes. And so next one important thing is separator. As I said in earlier, as I said in just now before, the separator, which is usually made with insulation material and plastic. So it is placed between the positive as well as negative plates, positive as well as negative plates. So the aim of separator is to avoid the physical contact between the two electrodes. And the separator also enhance the ion exchange, during the process, and the electrons it will be exchanged from positive to negative terminal. So the separators and the separator is also accelerate the electron transfer between the two electrode. And cell is nothing but it is a portion of the battery, a number of cell which is available in the battery. Say for example, if you are using 12-volt battery, you have six number of cells, right? So each cells create 2 volt, so that we can have a 12-volt battery. So a single cell have separate positive and negative electrode, and then electrolyte. So these are some important components for which type of battery. So I here you can clearly understand that. So here you have a number of cells in the battery. In this image you have 1 2 3 totally 6 number of cells. So you just try to imagine each cell creates 2 volt of power. So at the end of the you know so totally the battery which is produced 12-volt power output during the discharge. So here you have a 6 number of cells, each cell creates 2 volt. So totally the battery can able to deliver 12-volt of power. So that these are some important components. And then in addition to that, we have ventilation system. It is available in the wet battery system. So during the discharge as well as charging, the battery is it emits a hydrogen gas. So we need to keep on removing gas from the battery, so that we have provide some ventilation system in the battery. And next important thing is electrolyte. So electrolyte, which is used to accelerate the chemical reaction, and it allows to transfer of ions between them. And then usually we have use sulfuric acid as well as hydrochloric acid as a electrolyte for some of the batteries. And so batteries should have a high specific gravity. So the quality of battery as well as the quality of electrolyte is being calculated with the help of specific gravity. So when the battery is fully charged, the specific gravity of electrolyte should be 1.270. So based on that, we can we have to test whether the battery is have a good life, or it operates with higher efficiency with the help of specific gravity. So the specific gravity of electrolyte can be tested with the help of hydrometer or refractometer. So with the help of hydrometer we can check the specific gravity of electrolyte. So if it has a better higher specific gravity, so you can mean that the battery become in good condition. So these are some introduction about the battery. So I just wind up the class right over here. In the next in the next video we will discuss how we can classify the battery. Thank you.